And good morning. It is 41 minutes after 8 o'clock, and joining us on the phone, of course, Amy McVeigh-Tejas is still in studio with us for the Historical Society for Southeast Mexico. But Jim Gill, owner, and along with him and the family there, been running Roswell Seed for many moons there. Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Good morning. Doing pretty good. I'm in the middle of feeding donkeys at the moment.
All right, donkeys. What's a diet of a donkey consist of?
They're getting bale grass and just for a treat, a little thing of molasses grain pellets.
Oh, okay.
A little treat there. They may make. I had told them I think it'd be cool if one of them made the appearance on the radio.
Well, they already did. They already did that when I first came in the gate. They were singing and entertaining the neighbors.
Hey, that's
happy
awesome.
to see you. They knew it was chow time. That's why they're happy to see you here.
Yes, that's why they're happy here. Yes.
Well, the Gill family, they were honored with the Heritage Award back in 1998, and Roswell Seed had been around over 100 years then, and now we're it's still going strong and everything else. So I guess what's the trick? Well, how does your family keep it going? Is it just hard work, or is there a trick to it?
Well, what I told them at that banquet was everybody wanted to know what's the trick about keeping a business going for over 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, just look around. I said, my friends I just open the door. My friends show up and spend money.
Sure.
I mean, that's it. It's I know these people. They know us. Goes clear back to. I had one farmer. I figured out that I sold corn to his great-grandfather, his grandfather, and his father, and now I'm selling it to him.
Wow!
I said I've been here too long.
It's never too long with the Gills and Roswell Seed.
Well, after all those years of selling them corn, do you ever give you an ear or two?
Yeah. No, that was all going to the fat cows.
That was cow food. I got you.
Yes.
Well, and obviously, I know you say I just open the door and my friends come in, but at some point, your friends are going to get mad at him if you keep doing them dirty. So part of that is you run a business that people can trust you guys, and to be honest, and anytime people has any kind of gardening or any kind of growing related question, like, hey, go talk to the folks at Roswell Seed. If they don't know, they'll find out. They know everything, and that's that when you become that source, then people just trust you because of what you've been doing for so long.
Right. My dad had the attitude that we didn't try to sell anything down there. We just tried to help you out with whatever problem you had.
There you go.
Yeah, and I think that mindset's done well. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's and now and I can that's the short answer. What's the secret to 100+ years of a business of seeding? We treat it like a place where we help people, and the money and the selling part is just kind of a good antidote from that. Yeah.
On behalf of the Historical Society, we're just honored to call the Roswell Seed and the Gills family. There is never an event that they don't celebrate, and not only do they not celebrate it, whatever they do, they give back.
Yeah.
So I don't think, Mike, we've ever had the privilege of giving Mr. Gill a meal.
Yeah,
but
no.
He's given it to so many other people.
I know he's given a bunch, but never once does he take one for himself.
I don't think we've ever delivered food,
right, so
Mr. One of these days, we're going to do it, and he probably would go take it to the neighbor. I'm telling you.
Probably would. Yeah.
We might strap you in a chair and make you eat it yourself. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I do have a question, because I know the Eastern New Mexico State Fair, we're about a month and a half away, and I know you are, I call it the Pumpkin Kabbalah, and I know you're a part of it. I know that's not the name, but that's just what I call it.
The ringleader of that bunch is Benny Wooten.
Oh, he's the ringleader.
You
Okay.
see that Wooten name.
So I got it, and for years, the Pumpkin Kabbalah have been kind of going back and forth trying to grow the biggest pumpkin every year, and every year they all bring these big gelatinous, huge pumpkins to the fair. And
Yes, sir.
it's the highlight of my fair experience. I don't care what anybody says. I'll eat the corn dogs and all that's great. I want to see the big gelatinous pumpkin. So
you ought to hear the goings on when we generally meet the Saturday before the fair starts out there, and we do the weigh and all that.
It gets pretty loud.
If you ever thought that fishermen told lies, get around the pumpkin growers.
That's the good stuff on that Saturday. Huh?
So I know you. I know you want to kind of keep your what's it, a bushel under a basket or something here, but how's it? Do you have a pumpkin that might be worthy this year?
No, I don't. I didn't get that done.
Okay.
Everything else is going on. I did not get a pumpkin.
I understand.
I don't stand much of a chance when you see some of them. When you hear this deal about, well, I brought my big pumpkin to this deal, but the highway department wouldn't give me a wide sign.
Yeah.
So couldn't get it to the fairground.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I appreciate those stories, but I think I've heard that one before. Pull my other leg; the other one's long enough, kind of thing, you know.
Okay, well then the other one was the crane company here in town. Their crane was busy, so we couldn't pick it up and get it out of the garden.
You know what?
So cool.
Yeah, let's work one of those up for you. Just say, yeah, I did enter, but I said the chip seal, the way they're doing this ain't working no more. You know.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
But please, when you guys do go out to the fair here in a month or so, go head on over to that education building and check out all the cool projects that the kids have done. But make your way over to the pumpkins because I swear. You're just like, how does one get a pumpkin this big? It's almost, it's like, I don't know. It's just a freak of nature to me, and I love it.
It really
and
is.
It's so cool.
It's unbelievable.
So.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I almost got whipped over my attitude was when Shirley and I were doing the home garden.
Mm-hmm.
The deal and making a selection that was the grand champion of the home garden.
Uh-huh.
I said, I was telling people, you got to impress me. I said, I can grow big ugly zucchini just like you. And it's easy. You just ignore them and they grow the monsters. I said, that's not going to get the prize.
Right.
And,
unless you're making pumpkins.
So this 1 year, a lady come in right at the very last, and she had 3 beautiful heads of cabbage. And I go, there's the grand champion.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't grow cabbage, and she could, and so it was kind of one of those things.
So I'm curious, when you have grand champion produce, does it get eaten or does it get put on a pedestal? I don't know. What's the rule on that?
Well, I hand it off to the office. And
Okay.
what happens up there, I do not know.
There you go.
I think that the people can pick their produce up.
Okay.
And I don't know whether they make grand champion slaw out of it.
I don't know what happened to your cabbage, sir. It's just
gone.
I think it rotted. We had to throw it away.
That's
that's it.
Oh, that's so cool. So cool.
Very good. Well, folks, and this is something, and this is, well, you guys know because Roswell Seed's been here so long, it's a tent pole. What your family has created and everything else, it's a tent pole thing to this community. And I don't know how I think that the fabric of this community would look much different if the Gill family wasn't here with Roswell
No doubt
Seed,
about it.
in
And
my opinion.
all joking aside, Roswell Seed to me is ironically nothing to do with seed and produce. It's everything to do with the lives they've impacted and the humanitarian efforts they have been doing my whole life. And I always think connecting those dots, I can't imagine the hundreds, probably thousands by now, of kids and businesses that they've impacted. And again, that's why I'm here. That's what keeps me going at the Historical Society, is honoring legacies like that. And the best part about it is they're so humble. He'd probably argue with me about it or whatever, but he can argue the impact that he's had on the youth of Roswell and so many businesses. We can't thank you enough, and it's just a privilege to call you part of our family.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good people.
I had, back when I first started doing some of our commercials, I had some friends tell me I had a great face for radio. And I answered with, I guess I need to find some new friends.
Well, see, I get told that too, but then they put cameras in here. And I'm like,
What in the world?
what kind of clown would put cameras on a radio show?
Oh, that's funny.
But
That's funny.
absolutely. Well, we are so thankful for you guys and so grateful. And you should eat one of these meals. I think you might like it someday. Quit giving them away to people. Eat one of them. And Adam over peppers is a good.
Pay it forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. They are. Roswell Seed's always been involved in so much stuff and helping other people, and it's always behind the scenes. You know, and that's something that I mean, we appreciate all businesses and things that help and support communities, but Roswell Seed's just like, yeah, here, do your thing. Well, we're gonna get you. Don't worry about it. We're just trying to, you need some help. Here's some help. That's kind of that. You know,
I don't know if you can hear them or not, but I'm in the chicken barn. It's 16.
All right.
See?
The girls are talking. So hopefully I'll get some eggs.
That's awesome.
Well, if they need to be fed. I know how that. I know.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll tell you when they're not.
Oh,
Right.
That's correct.
Well, good deal. Well, we don't want to keep you, but
okay.
thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
appreciate it. And one of these days, I'd like to get you in studio here and just have a little fun with you if you're ever up for that, just to talk and tell stories.
Yeah.
And,
Or you can go live out there. Mike, you may have a lot of fun with Mr. Gill.
good. Although I might get into trouble. I don't know. I tend to end up in places I'm not supposed to.
That's
What's
true.
he doing in there? Get him out of there. I end up in places like that all the time. Well, thank you, sir. And go feed the chickons.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll
again.
take care of it.
All
Have a
right.
great day.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You bet.
Bye-bye. All right. That was Jim Gill with Roswell Seed. That's fun. That's a treat. He's he's a great person to talk to. But it's not that he's shy. I just don't think he likes coming on the radio. And
just always just knowing that he wants to pass it off, and that's not in a bad thing. That's a great thing.
He never wants to be in the spotlight.
Just so
but
humility, humble.
If you ever get a chance and you've got a few minutes to sit down, just shoot the breeze with that man.
Good people.
Do it.
Hilarious.
Take advantage of it and do it. You're going to be thankful you did it. He's just a treasure.
Great.
And his
great
whole family's the same way. His wife Shirley, the whole family. Roswell Seed is. And I know just us as a radio station, like, we're two complete entities, but they've helped us things for projects and stuff. Like, hey, we need a pallet jack for something. Oh, yeah, Jim, borrow ours, bring it back. We broke it, of course, and buy him a new one. But he just gave it to us, like that. And he's done stuff like that with us and probably 100,000 other people in this community for forever. And that's why, I talk, it's not the business. They could be selling ice cream cones or washers. True. It doesn't matter. It's the family. It's what they do for the community, and that at the end of the day is why Roswell Seed is so special.
That's exactly.
I mean, they do have great seed and great product, and they're the best around when it comes to that stuff. But it's the people that make it great, not their product.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and then of course. Talking with Tommy Jordan earlier there, it's always a treat to talk to those baseball guys and say, and he's one of the few still in the area, right? Most are either out of the area.
Mr. Valdez, Jimmy Valdez, which is my husband's family, and I know we consider ourselves family.
Yeah.
Mr. Hobson was. I know he comes back to visit, but he's no longer in Roswell. But that rich Hobson legacy is still around.
And we've lost a few as well.
We
too,
have.
so,
We have.
And unfortunate. That's the unfortunate part about events like this is when we have reunions or get-togethers and get to see there's never as many as there was the last time, and that's unfortunate. So celebrate what you got while you got it here, and that's what the Heritage Dinner is all about. So now I got to put on my hawking cap here because at the end of the day, we really do want you to buy some meals. You've got to the 19th here to get it done, which is just a couple days away. Next, the 25th will be our actual day where we invite you to come. You'll come to the historical side between 5:30 and 6:30, and you'll pick up your voucher, your ticket, and then you'll go through our little line there, and it might be an opportunity to
some 50-50 tickets
50
will be
tickets.
sold.
I think we'll have
and
little
bring
music
your loose change,
and
little music.
Yeah, little.
Tina and
I can't say hot club on the Pecos because it's not the whole band, but it's Tina and some accompaniment to help out. So I would say
that's exciting.
I would say they're all the good part, but the good part. I don't know if that's the right word.
Well, but it'll just be part of it.
Yeah.
We'll have some sounds from.
Because Tina's a great singer, but I don't want to just besmirch the rest of the band and say the good parts there.
No, that's exactly
because
right.
That's not true.
Parts.
They're all great.
Not all fully represented, but we'll have some of that sound there, and we're thankful for that. Yep.
And then her husband, the roadie, will be doing stuff.
Hey, Buddy
he's
Bill.
not county manager by day; he's roadie for his wife
Buddy
at night.
Bill. That's right. And always good to have him around because if something happens, Buddy Bill's going to help you out. That's for sure.
Absolutely, but and then of course once you get your ticket and kind of go through and enjoy that, you'll take that right over to Peppers. You'll drive about 2 blocks, and then you'll find the little line over there.
That's right.
And
You'll
you
see a
just
sign.
get right there, and then
Look for the tent. We'll
don't
have
even
fun.
get out of your car. They're
That's
gonna
right.
you hand them a ticket, they hand you a bag with your meal, and then you're
good to
on
go.
to enjoy it. And then we're gonna invite you to tune in
Yes.
online to Facebook and
Yes.
and through our websites, and I think and all that too. We'll have a just a short little presentation, nothing that requires a lot of your time, but
No.
just as we honor the past 40 years of recipients
right.
here and all of that good stuff.
Take a moment, and I just want to challenge people to continue the Gill legacy. I would say the Roswell Seed legacy. Give us a call, purchase a box, and pay it forward.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, tune in tomorrow. We're going to talk to some of the Gonzalez family
yay!
members tomorrow. Who that was 3 years ago?
Yes, that is correct. That was it's 2008. It's 2018.
Okay, COVID's messed me up.
That's
so,
right, 2018. Yeah.
Yeah. So we honored the Gonzalez family. So we're going to talk to some of their family members tomorrow. I believe that's in the 7 o'clock hour.
Yes,
off the top of my
and
head.
Helica and Danielle.
Yeah.
We can't wait.
Absolutely. So